Hi, Team NAVFAC. John Adametz. Today we're going to talk about coronavirus, and I'd like to share with you some commander's intent and direction and kind of where we are. Stay flexible, likely to change. I'll put out any information I get as I get it, and so just bear with me. First and foremost, safety, health and safety of our workforce is paramount. That's my #1 priority. You know, I want you to follow all of the things that the Center for Disease Control puts out as far as prudent protocols, knowing the symptoms of COVID, washing your hands, social distancing, checking your temperature, all those kinds of things, monitoring. We have to be very diligent and disciplined in executing so that we can flatten this disease. I really appreciate your support there. Maximize use of telework. And so I think we're about 80–90% right now across NAVFAC Pacific, including the headquarters here in the AO, Area of Operations. I want any chance you have to do that, please take advantage of telework. Post a note on your cubicle, leave a number there. There probably won't be many people. If it's like here at the headquarters, won't be many people. I'm not going to restrict you from coming into the office. If you need to get a file or check your zipper or something like that, again, we have to think and operate differently. We have to be prudent in ensuring we maintain the health and safety of our people. And we have to do our mission. And so I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Next week here at headquarters, we'll be executing our continuity of operations plan. And so it's a great opportunity to work through that. I know Northwest and Southwest and several others commands are also doing that. So it's a good way to learn through that in the case of other types of national emergencies or contingencies. Travel restrictions. Any travel really should be deferred. I want approval and will maintain approval authority on any travel. So please, there are some cases, in rare cases, emergencies, where we may have to travel, but I'm going to hold that approval authority at my level. Please bring any mission essential travel requirements to me early, and I just want to reiterate, I'll maintain that. There may be some cases, but I want to think and operate differently. How can we do, 1, maintain the health and safety of our people, 2, execute our mission. All right, and so I want to talk a little bit about the mission execution piece. Again, not business as usual. And so think of innovative, creative ways on how we can communicate. Instead of doing site visits, we do videos and pictures. For contractor access, we're going to have clashes between local, state, and objectives, rules, and what is mission essential. We need to communicate and work through those. And so maybe if we have a construction site that's where it's outdoors, we can still do our work, and we have the contractor implement protocols where they're checking their people, at the gate and that sort of thing. So each case, there's not one policy or one thing where we can do for every type of work, all our different products and services, and every single situation, geographic area. So I need you to think through those and really think about how we can protect our people, which includes our contractor base, as well as our in-house folks in NAVFAC. We have a duty and responsibility in a national emergency that we have today as a systems command. We also have authorities that, some of which we haven't used since World War II in some cases. But we have a duty and responsibility to protect our people as well as to help our economy sustain through this. So our contractors are telling us, hey, cash flow is the biggest challenge right now. So I don't want to we should never be holding unnecessary retainage. Where we have requests for equitable adjustments, modifications, things like that we can do to get people paid today, especially our small businesses or medium-sized businesses, I want you to do that now. Not saying break any laws, I'm just saying we have a duty and responsibility for cash flow to our national security and our industrial base. So I want you to work through immediately on that. And I need alignment between acquisition, FM, council, capital improvements, everybody. I need everybody aligned to help with this. The second part of this is the stimulus bill. NAVFAC's being asked in a lot of different ways of how we can support that and infuse revenue into the economy. We have a duty and responsibility to be honest and upfront on what we can achieve. You know, all the things from the 2808, those MILCONs, yes, I think that we're pretty far ahead on designs and we're ready to go on those. Other things that are undefined in fiscal year 20, a lot higher risk there, and we need to have some deliberate critical thought before we accept anything there. Likewise, for projects in 20 that are being proposed, or 21 rather, fiscal year 21, you know, we need to, I feel a little more comfortable with those, but again, critical deliberate thought on how, before we sign up for something, to say that we can execute. It's very important. I'm not only worried about the pre-award and getting the projects awarded, but our post-award teams, our field offices being able to oversee that construction within the quintuple constraints of cost, quality, time, ethically, and safely. So we have to be able to deliver on the back end as well. It's not just the award piece. And then the last thing I would offer is just please continue to over-communicate. I want everybody to be informed. As I get information, I'll put it out to you, but remain flexible, remain positive, work as a team. We can do both. They're not mutually exclusive. There may be times where we have to put people in harm's way. And again, my first priority is health and safety of our personnel and mission execution, secondly. And there may be some times where we take some risk, and I want to do that with critical, deliberate thought. And so I think we can do that. Again, I appreciate everything that you're doing. Please take care of yourself, take care of your families, and continue to work through this in a teamwork atmosphere so we can care for our people, execute our mission, and work through this as a nation. So thank you for who you are as always, and thank you for what you do. And I'll be back in touch shortly with more information as I get it.